Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a long setup here on crude oil. Now, we just got entered in at 40.66. My stop is going to go below the low here for 3 contracts. There we go. Bump that up one at 40.53. Now, in terms of the overall target objectives here, we're trading this very much like a flag, except as a spike and channel. And in this case, with that big spike higher here, we started channeling out. We break down. I'm looking for a measured move up. Now, we do have some areas of resistance up here at 41.01 as well. So that is something that I want to keep an eye on. We have this initial push up here, and we're looking for a measured move up to 41.35. So that is going to be the main objective on the upside. Now, the first objective, because we do have this resistance lingering here at 41.01, I want to make sure to take something off there. So we're going to go to 40.98. But the primary objective for this is going to be riding this all the way back up. Now, 41.19, that's another level of resistance that we have to keep an eye on. So we're going to take one there. And then the final objective up here at 41.30. So everything is all laid out, very small risk for the potential reward on this setup. Now we just have to wait for the market to kind of come to us and get that move going. That big spike higher here, I think, is the really big clue at 9:30. We had that big push up, and the fact that the buyers held their ground, right? They spiked higher, and then they continued to drive that force to the upside really shows that the buyers took control there. Significantly different than right here is an example where they smash up, and then immediately come right back down again, right? That's not what the buyers are looking for continuation. This is much more like continuation. So the fact that it pulls back, buyers are going to swarm all over it, seeing that excess conviction, knowing that they can get in with a really small stop for a really big potential reward all the way up here. So first target, 40.98, second one, 41.16, and final at 41.30. Buyers pushing into the high day, tested the target, no fill. There we get it filled. Beautiful first target there. Let's drop the stop to 2 contracts, and we're going to go to break even. I don't want to give anything back on this setup. We've already had a beautiful fill, exactly what we were looking for. Now, in terms of what's going to happen here, this is why I wanted to take some off here. It's a really nice chunk of profit regardless, but the fact that we're hitting an area of resistance is something that we need to pay attention to. So I'm still looking for the overall objective up to 41.30, but it's unrealistic to see it go all in one spike. So because of that, I'm just taking a little bit off of the position as we go up and kind of scaling my way out of the trade in areas that may be of some concern that we want to make sure to get something off the table in those areas. But outside of that, everything coming together very nicely. Strong bull follow through, pretty much matching this initial breakout here now. And that's going to further confirm to the buyers that there are more buyers on the table and they're still looking for that press up. So very nice move so far. Now we're just waiting to see if the buyers want to show back up to the game for the rest of the move up here to 41.30. Buyers continuing to push into the highs here. We're seeing a little bit of stalling, not a big surprise, but we are going into a slight little doji here after kind of trying that breakout through this 41.01 area of resistance. But now that we're closing above it, we're showing some strong continued sentiment to the upside. We shouldn't have much of a problem getting the next push up. There we go. We get the next one filled. Stop goes down to 1. And now we have our stop locked into a nice trailing area right now at 40.89. We have our 2 objectives off ahead of areas of resistance, and the final one still on the table for 41.30. So we'll continue letting the trade go. So far, we've been very parabolic. This move started off with a nice spike up. They went a little sideways for a little while, probably with sellers feeling like they're stuck trying to get out. But once all the sellers got out of the way, this thing just hammered higher, and we haven't really stopped. The only 5-minute candle so far that's broken below its low of a prior one was this one right here. So this is really the only pullback after this big move up. And even that went all the way back up and closed as a bull candle on its high. So we are definitely not seeing the sellers stepping up to the plate yet. The buyers own this market, so we will continue to go along with them. Buyers on the run again, pushing through the highs. We're still not slowing down here. Huge amount of bullishness in this market at the moment, and we're just driving through. Very close to our target here, 1 tick away. Let's lock the stop in nice and tight, and there we go. We get the target filled. Cancel the stop. Beautiful run higher. Measured move all the way up on that initial spike channel and correction back up to 41.35, and we're seeing them even continue to blast through that area as well. Absolutely perfect execution on the trade. Gorgeous entry to it, and a ride all the way back up to finish it off. So that's going to do it for me. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com, and as always, we'll catch you next time.